and welcome to Kundalini Yoga with Steve Foss. And today we have a Kriya which is called Surya Kriya. And Surya is the energy of the sun. So we're going to be invoking the energy of the sun, which is very energetic, very active, designed to get things done, to move, to change. And so we'll be doing that Kriya, and also have a couple nice breathing meditations, and I think you really like it, and some chanting. So to get started, let's come into easy pose, cross-legged position, and let's begin with a straight spine. So elongate the spine, feel as if you're being pulled up by a string, elongating your spine, and tuck the chin in just a little bit, making the back of the neck feel long. Relax the shoulders, and this is a good yogic posture to begin. And as we begin, we'll be breathing through the nose. And let's begin long, deep breathing through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. And bring the hands together at the heart center. You can rub your hands together a little bit to get the energy flowing. And then nestle your hands, your palms together in front of the heart. Close down the eyes. Focus your gaze up at the third eye, the brow point, just above where the nose meets your skull. So this is our default, breathing through the nose, eyes closed, eyes turned up to the forehead, to the brow, and continuing our long, deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And we'll begin today with a mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which is a mantra to tune in. We're tuning into our highest consciousness. We're tuning into our guru within us. We all have a guru that is wise and knows what's best for us. So we're tuning in to that wisdom within. And then we're also tuning in to the teachers that have come before us. So let's inhale and exhale. And then we'll chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale, suspend the breath, and feel that connection. Go to your sacred space. And then exhale and relax. And we'll begin with some warm-ups today. So let's come on to our hands and knees. And we'll do some cat-cow. So have your arms right under your shoulders and your legs right under your hips. And your knees spread apart about hip width. And in this posture, we're going to inhale, pulling the head up and back, and dropping the belly towards the ground. And then in cat pose, bringing the head down towards the chest and arching the back up. Continue cow on the inhale and cat on the exhale. Find a pace that's comfortable for you. Use a powerful breath. Remember to initiate the movement from your navel point. So begin moving at the navel and then let the rest of the back follow, and the head comes last. Continue breathing deep. You could do this a nice slow pace also, focusing on a deep breath in and a complete exhale out. And now inhale up, and then exhale and relax. Very nice. Now we'll come into the rock pose, sitting on our heels. And if it's not comfortable to sit on your heels, you could always sit in easy pose or use a pad on top of your legs if that's more comfortable. And then in this position, we'll do a twist. So we're going to be twisting. Place your hands up on your shoulders so your upper arms will be parallel to the ground. And then we're going to twist left on the inhale and then right on the exhale. Spinal twist. Inhale left, exhale right. Use a powerful breath. Remember to close down the eyes, focusing up at the brow point. Again, move at whatever speed is comfortable to you. Could be a slow movement. Could be very fast. You can also add a mantra when you're doing these movements. We often use the mantra Sat Nam, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. So we're uncovering, unveiling our truth. And we're becoming closer to that wisdom within that knows what's best for us in all situations. So let's inhale to the center and apply Mulban. Squeeze all the muscles at the base of the spine, the rectum, the navel, the sex organs. Squeeze all those muscles, squeeze the energy up the spine, focusing at the third eye. And then exhale and relax. Very good. And we'll come back into easy pose, sitting cross-legged. And we'll do some shoulder loosening exercises here. So let's shrug the shoulders up towards the ears on the inhale, and then back down on the exhale. So inhale up, exhale, release. Inhale. So while we're doing these yoga movements, we focus. We focus inside. We focus on the breath. Could be focusing on the mantra, but we're keeping our attention inside, becoming aware of what's happening inside of us, becoming aware of our breath, of our energy. Eventually, you may become aware that we have an electromagnetic field surrounding our body. You may feel that. You may feel energy moving within you. Most of these exercises are designed to raise the Kundalini energy up from the base of the spine, rising up towards the head. So if you feel that energy moving up the spine, that's your Kundalini energy rising. And now let's inhale, bring your shoulders up, hold, squeeze the energy, squeeze the Mulban, tighten all the muscles, squeeze the energy up the spine. And then exhale and relax. Very good. Now let's come sitting on the ground and we'll spread the legs wide and we'll do the life nerve stretch. So the sciatic nerve, also called the life nerve, very important to stretch the lower back and the legs. So let's begin inhaling in the center and then turn to the left and then exhale down and then inhaling back to the center and then exhaling to the right. And feel like you're going to touch your navel to the top of your thigh. And elongate as you stretch down. Feel your spine elongating, stretching out as you move down towards your leg. That way we won't be compressing our lower back. This is designed to stretch, not to compact. again, inhaling to the center and then exhaling to either side. Keeping the back relatively straight as we bend down. It's not how far down the head goes, it's how much we can stretch that lower back and stretch the backs of the legs. So if you're only moving a few centimeters, that's okay. Whatever your body allows today. And in general, we want to listen to our body and not do anything to harm or hurt ourselves. So tune in, and you know what's best for your body. You know what your body is going to allow today. So now let's inhale to the center. And then exhale and relax. Very good. And now one more warm-up exercise. This one on our feet. So we'll stand up. This will get the blood and the energy circulating. So what we'll do is we'll put our fingers into Gyan Mudra, the index finger touching the thumb, arms at our sides, and then we're going to raise our left knee up and then raise our arms up at the same time, and then right knee up, and each time we're lifting the arms up. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go. Yogic march. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. These exercises are really good for the lymph glands, the lymph nodes, getting our lymph moving. The lymphatic system, so important for our immune response. And the only way we can really get the lymph moving is through exercise and breath. And now inhale, raise the arms up. And then exhale, relax down. Very good. And now come back into easy pose. Our beginning posture. And we'll begin the Surya Kriya. And we begin with a breathing exercise. So we're going to start with a straight spine, sitting tall. And we'll again use this Gyan Mudra on the knee. Actually, with your right hand, will be in Gyan Mudra, resting on the knee. And with the left hand, we're going to block the left nostril, okay, with our thumb. The other fingers are pointing straight up. And we're going to be breathing through the right nostril. Okay, so we'll do a long, deep breathing only through the right nostril. So blocking the left, begin inhaling and exhaling. Long, deep, powerful breaths. Again, you can close down the eyes and focus up at the brow point. One more minute, breathing long and deep through the right nostril. So as we breathe through the right nostril, we're activating the left side of our brain, the left hemisphere, which is the sun side, the active, male, masculine side. And this is this little trick if you need to be doing something intellectual, something that requires logic and thinking. You can breathe through your right side and activate that logical, masculine part of your brain. And now inhale through both nostrils, relax the hands down, and exhale. And then we'll come into rock pose again, sitting on our heels, and we'll be doing Sat Kriya. So Sat Kriya is that exercise where we're chanting the mantra Sat Nam, and when we chant Sat, the navel comes in and up, and when we chant Nam, we release and relax the navel. Okay, so we're pumping the navel, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Okay, and we'll be doing this for 3 minutes. So we interlace the fingers with the index finger pointing up, the thumbs crossed, raising above the head with the arms next to the ears. And so let's inhale to begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam Sat, 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 Nam, and inhale and squeeze the energy up the spine, and then exhale and relax down and just sit quietly, relax. Very good. And now we'll repeat the exercise, Sat Kriya. So let's bring the hands up above the head, close down the eyes, and again we'll be chanting Sat Nam. This time focus on your navel point when you chant Sat, and then focus up at the brow when you chant Nam. So Sat, Nam, Sat, belly, Nam, brow, belly, brow. Okay, let's try that. Okay, bring the arms up and inhale to begin. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam Sat, Nam, and inhale. And then keeping the arms up, exhale. And squeeze the mole band, squeeze the energy up the spine. And then inhale and relax the arms down. Very good. And just take a few seconds to relax and then gradually come back into easy pose. Maybe have a drink of water. Okay, and then in easy pose with a straight back, we're gonna grab our shins or our ankles in front and we'll do the spinal flex. So we're gonna inhale, flex the spine up and forward, and then exhale, flexing back. Okay, inhale, exhale. And use a powerful breath. So here's what it looks like from the side. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Okay. And if you tuck your chin in just a little bit to lock the neck, that'll keep your head from moving too much. The head really doesn't move much at all in this exercise. Primarily just a spine movement. Now, one more minute. See if you can apply the mole band each time you exhale. So every time you exhale, tighten the muscles at the base of your spine, your rectum, your sex organs, your navel. So the mole band is a lock, an energy lock. So we're locking, sealing the energy in and helping it to rise up. Last few seconds now. And now inhale up. And exhale and relax. And now we'll come into a squatting position here. So we're gonna be resting on our legs and we're gonna lift the heels off the ground and the heels will be touching each other underneath. And we're gonna do a frog pose, frog squat, okay? And so we're looking forward when we're squatting, and then on the inhale, we're gonna raise up so our legs become straight, and then our head is pointed towards our knees, and then back down, looking forward. So we'll do 26 of these. So count to yourself. Inhale up, exhale down. So as we do these frog squats and you're raising up, straightening legs, try and keep your heels off the ground. And when you've done your 26, just come back into the easy pose. And relax your breath. Slow the breath. And we're going to do an exercise that's considerably easier after frog squats. So now we're just going to be turning the head from one side to the next. So we inhale, turn the head to the left, and then exhale, turning the head to the right. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, your back and your neck are straight and in alignment. Close down your eyes. Just inhaling left and exhaling right. And typically with these exercises, we stay balanced by switching directions, but not in this Kriya. So we're only going to be turning to the left on the inhale and the right on the exhale, emphasizing the sun side. Bringing out the solar energy, this active, action-oriented energy. Again, you can keep the eyes closed, focusing up at the brow point. Focus on the breath and the movement. One more minute. And now inhale to the center. And exhale and relax. And now we're going to bring our hands up to our shoulders. And we're just going to be bending from one side to the other, spinal bend. So we're going to bend to the left first, and then bend straight to the right. So we're inhaling left, and then exhaling right. You don't have to overbend. You don't have to touch the ground with your arms or anything like that. Just gently inhale left and exhale right. Make sure that you're not bending forward. You're just bending straight to the side, directly to one side and then the other. Last minute now. Now inhale to the center and relax the arms. And now we're just going to sit and meditate. So have your spine straight, close down the eyes, focus all your attention up at the brow point, that point on your forehead. Straighten the neck, straighten the spine, and just watch the flow of the breath in and out, focusing up at the brow point, stimulating our pituitary gland and stimulating our intuition. You can use your mantra Sat Nam, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. If your attention strays, just bring it back to the breath. Focus on the inhale and the exhale. Focus on the movement of the breath. If thoughts come, let them come, and then let them just float away. And now inhale and exhale. And then come lying down on your back for deep relaxation. Savasana. Just relax completely. Let the energy distribute itself how it needs to. So great work on that Kriya. Now it's just time to completely relax. Let everything go.
Já aconteceu.
your attention back to your breath. Begin long, deep breathing. And begin slowly stretching. First moving your wrists and your ankles. And then doing longer stretches, maybe a stretch overhead. And then you can bring one knee up to the chest, bringing it over to the side in a cat stretch. And doing any stretching that feels comfortable to you. And then gradually making your way back up into easy pose. And we'll do a breathing meditation, breathing and chanting together, which is very, very powerful. I really enjoy those meditations that bring the breathing and the mantra into play. And the mantra that we'll be chanting is Sa Ta Na Ma Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. So it's got three parts. Satanama, which is Satnam broken into 4 syllables. Ramadasa, and then Sa Se So Hum. And what we're going to do is we'll be inhaling in 8 parts, 8 sniffs of air to inhale, okay? So we'll begin by exhaling and then inhaling. 8 times, and then we'll chant the mantra twice through on the remaining breath as we exhale, and then we'll begin another round of 8 sniffs in. And then begin chanting, and the chant will be Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. Okay, and then we'll chant twice through. The eyes are just barely open, so maybe 1/10 open. And our arms will be out to the side with the palms facing up and your elbows comfortably in the side, resting on your ribs. And so we'll have some music. I'll play the music along with this. So we'll chant along with the music. All right. Which should make it easier to remember the mantra. So let's try. Inhale. 8 parts.
Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum.
Inhale again, 8 parts.
Satanama Ramadasa Sa Se So Hum. 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 Satanama Ramadasa Sase Soham. 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 Satanama dasa 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 sase soham.
And now inhale. Hold the breath in. Apply the mula bandha. Squeeze the energy up the spine, focusing at the brow point. Feel the space around you. And exhale. Inhale again deeply. Hold, squeeze the mula bandha, focus at the brow point. Feel that space and energy around you. Exhale. And one more time, deep inhale. Hold and squeeze the energy up the spine. And then exhale and relax. Sit still, quietly. Just contemplate. Very good. So that breathing pattern of 8, the pattern of 8 focuses on the heart chakra. It's a heart opening. And then the mantra, of course, brings our mind to a frequency, a certain frequency, a higher frequency. And as we're breathing this pattern, we're inhaling and exhaling, we're slowing our breath, which brings us to a meditative place. And now we'll close the class with a chant of Sat Nam. So bring your hands together at the heart center, palms pressed together, and close down the eyes. And we'll chant Sat Nam 3 times, long Sat and a short Nam. So let's inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. We are healthy, we are happy, and we are holy. Sat Nam.